Hello everyone, today I'm going to present you the winner of the CRG tournament, the Altergeist Deck. So we first play one of Conquery. So his purpose is when one of your Altergeist cards gets attacked, or while you control an Altergeist card, you can negate the attack and special summon him from the hand. And when he's on the field, special summon on the field, you can target one card and the effect gets negated while this card is on the field. Then we come to the next one, Marionette. It's the one of the main searcher in the deck. So when this card is normal summon, you can target one Altergeist from, you can search one card, Altergeist Trap or deck, and then set it on your spell and trap zone. And also, while you have this card on the field, you can target one Altergeist monster on your field and one on your graveyard. So they switch position. The one on the field gets to the graveyard, and then that from the graveyard gets special summoned. So this one you have to play 3. You can't go under because this is the main searcher of the deck. So we come to the main monster, Multifaker. So when you activate a trap card after the effect is over, if you activate, not cards are already on the field. So this card comes from your hand, special summon, and if this card is special summon, you can special summon one Altergeist from your deck. So when this card gets special summon, you mainly use his effect to get this card, Silicutos. They have some weird names. I can't pronounce them. Maybe I'm pronouncing them every name wrong, but I know from the picture the effects. I don't know the names. So you special summon him, and it depends on which turn it's your turn or your opponent's turn. You can send this card back to your hand or another Altergeist card. I'll come to his effect later. So you special summon him or this card, depends on the situation. We come to the next monster, Ash Bloom Joy Spring. So this is a main card this almost every deck plays. So when your opponent searches cards through your hands, wants to special summon a card from your deck, or send one card from deck to the graveyard, once per turn you can send Ash of Bloomson from your hand to the graveyard to negate the effect, but it doesn't destroy the card. So if you do continuous damage, continuous spell or continuous trap that do one of those 3 effects, you can negate them, but the cards aren't destroyed, so they will be still on the field. And you play also 3 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. So when a card is already on the field and activated its effect, you can throw, you can send a Snow Ogre or Ghost Ogre from your hand to the graveyard and destroy the card. It doesn't negate the card, but it destroys them. It's very effective sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't stop, but it helps. Now we are coming to Silicutos or Silicutos. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but his effect is a quick time one. So when he's on field, you can send one Altergeist card. So monsters, traps, either one, to your hand, and send one card back to your hand, to his hand. So this card is very good against when your opponent did his normal summon or end of turn. You can use the effect. Even against extra deck monsters, they go back to the extra deck. And also when this card is sent from your graveyard, you can search one Altergeist card. You can select one Altergeist card from your graveyard to your hand. Now we come to the last Altergeist monster, Melusik. So his effect is when he attacks, he can attack directly, and if he has done it, he can select one card from your opponent and send it to the graveyard. And also when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can search one Altergeist monster from your deck to your hand. And that's what, so this is also a searcher, but he has to get to the graveyard first. Next we're coming to the spells. I play 1 for 1 to get this card. So sometimes you need to get over some big monsters. So you do 1 for 1 and get this card first, attack directly. And then with this effect you send the big card or what is disturbing you to the graveyard. And do 1 link summon, then you can search 1 card for later. Pot of Desire. I play 2 Pot of Desire, so sometimes I don't got enough on my hands, so I activate the card and get some extra drawing. Pot of Duality, the same. If this deck doesn't, okay, that's special summons a lot, but this card helps also to get a better hand. This card is also this card's very good. So when your opponent starts even and you have this trap card on your hand, you can activate it. So first turn, and then you can combine his effect and go on. So this is a positive card. You can activate it on turn 1. You don't have to set it. If you don't have any spell or traps, you can activate it from your hand and negate a monster effect. So I play 3 of those. Next card is Altergeist Materialization. So this is like a Call of the Hunted for Altergeist card monsters. And also, this card has also a second effect. You can banish this card from your then you can select 1 Altergeist card from your graveyard and send it to get it back to your hand. So it's a better Call of Hunted and also searchable with the other Altergeist effects. This card, when I first thought, I was thinking, is this card very good? But then I noticed this effect. This card is very, very strong. So you can activate this card even if you don't want to activate this effect to get the combination with Multi-Faker. And mainly his effect is you can send 1 Altergeist card, 1 face-up Altergeist card you control to the graveyard and negate the activation of a monster effect. And also Altergeist card's effect can't be negated. So this card is very strong. When this card feels open and you activate the effects, he can give you a Solemn. He pays 1,500, but the effect goes through. Now we come to the personal spoofing. This card is so amazing. So sometimes your opponent activates attack, Raigeki or something, throw your things. Then you save this effect, send the card back to the deck, and then search 1 Altergeist card to your hand. You can search this one, then activate your other cards and this card comes back. So it's a combination of combinations. Next card is Imperial Order. So this card is, as you see, you pay 5 life points every standby phase to negate all spells on the field, so no spells. And as you see, I don't play many spells, just 5 of them. So you have to pay the 7 life points until you don't have enough. If you don't have enough, this card gets destroyed itself, but this card is effective. Then we come to the rivalry. I play them in the main deck, so many play their Link, Exceed, Synchro, but they have to do it in 1 element. This card makes them harder for them. Some decks can do it, but some can't. Then 3 summons to negate effects or special summons is also common common trap that all decks almost play. Now we are coming to the link monsters. This I haven't summoned yet, so I can't tell you much about it. So this card is more of a tank monster. So he has 3000 attack, and once per turn you can target one monster on the field. It loses 500 attack and HP. It's a quick time effect, so you can use it in either turn. And when you summon him, it's hard to get over him. Next is this card. This card gets 4 different effects. It depends on how many different monsters you have used. If you use 3 different monsters, you can special summon monster 1 of your hand. I mean, use 4 different monsters, you can and send 3 cards back in the order you want it. Or on bottom or top of the deck, it's your choice. Wait, it's just on the bottom of the deck. I haven't used him, so I can't tell much about him. Neither him. The unicorn hub I mainly use from the links I have used is this one, the Prime Bamzi. But I haven't used this effect really good. So you can tribute one Altergeist monster, special summon Altergeist from your deck onto the zone he points to. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Altergeist card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Yeah, but the times when I this card, I don't have Altergeist cards in my deck. That's the situation what happens. It has good effects, but I haven't used them much. Then the Phoenix, yeah, collect one card, and you can discard one card to destroy one spell or trap on the field, what your opponent controls. The Magician I haven't used much. Also the same as the Phoenix, but you can discard one card and destroy one special summon monster instead of a spell trap. And now to the main monster I use for the links, so I play 3 of them, of course. So this card gets the attack of the monster he points to, and you can tribute one Altergeist monster to negate effect and destroy it. It's very big. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Altergeist card from your deck to your hand. That's very big. Now onto the last two, Koribo, for her effect. So you send this card to the graveyard and link summon Link Koribo, and with this card then you can search. And this is when you are under rivalry, you summon her, yeah, he has 0 attack. But then you can search. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.